Back. A bit late. 8 o'clock, but whatevs. We shall continue the story. Let's load up, load up. Why were we here again? Oh yeah, we started chapter 5. Next day, Mayuri and I go shopping at Radicon. We have a list written by Crusoe of parts for the time leap machine. I remember. We were, making connections between this game and the previous game, and how, Crusoe looks like was part of a patent for memory transfer technology. We'll see how that plays out. Naturally, I'm paying for everything out of my own pocket. How are you even getting money? I don't even know how he gets it. Chris and I have already started work on the upgrade. Apparently, the conversion of memories into digital data requires software developed at Crusoe's lab in America. You can download that software from their dedicated server. That's good. That's not the only thing we need. There's also some kind of brain scanning headgear that we're going to have to make ourselves. Assistant. Going from Tokyo to Aomori by bullet train is over 15,000 yen per person. That sounds like a lot. I don't know what the conversion rate is. The overnight bus is only 5,000 yen. Overnight bus. Which do you prefer? I want to cover the traveling expenses, but I don't have that much on hand. I'm staying at a hotel, but I'm not a celeb. Mama's pretty strict on money, not to mention she'd kill me if she knew I was going to see my father. So maybe we should go by overnight bus to fit our budget. Well, it doesn't seem like we have much of an option. What is this nonsense? Don't forget your duty as a lab man. Good dick. I'm fine either way. Yeah, let's take the overnight bus. Incidentally, I have to pay extra close attention to make sure Mayuri doesn't wander off while we're shopping. If she sees some random store that interests her, she'll literally stop and stare at it for hours. Naturally, I keep walking unaware, and only later realize that she's not behind me. Then I have to run from store to store looking for her. This must be how parents of small children feel. Anyway, this is nothing new. Mayuri has always been like this. I'm begging you, stick with me. If you get lost in this labyrinth of technology, you'll never escape, not with your sense of direction. Okie dokie. I'll be careful. By the way, how is time leaping different from time travel? I thought she was there when Crusoe explained it, unless I'm misremembering. Did she really hear what I just said about not wandering off? Besides, Crusoe already explained the difference yesterday. Exactly. Time travel means your whole body travels to the time. Time leap will only send your memories to the past. Simple. Just memories. No personality or consciousness included. Although Crusoe did mention there was no way to be sure what might happen to your consciousness. So... You can do things with time leaps that you can't do with D-mails? Do we plan to time leap using a D-mail? Question mark? D-mails can only send instructions to the past. The past may change or it may not. The results are unpredictable. It depends on the recipient. I see. And then with the time leap, we're going to use her technology, Kurisu's, to sort of like implant like optical information into the brain or whatever. And when the past does change, the world line is reconfigured. Everyone loses their old memories. I am the exception thanks to reading Steiner. Okay, there's definitely going to be an explanation for that, right? For why he retains his memories. They're not just going to hand wave it as, like, power he has. The time leap, on the other hand, you can give your past self not just instructions, but all the memories you have right now. Or at least, that's the idea. I don't know for sure if it works until the machine is built. So I could send the costume I'm making back to last week? I would love to have another week to prepare for the Kamima. That might be possible with time travel, but not with time leaping. Say you had a test last week. Now that you know the answers, you could send that knowledge to yourself and ace the test. But you couldn't go back and hand yourself a cheat sheet. So Mayashi's mind goes into Mayashi's 1 week ago? Exactly. Well, this conversation has been going on. I've been slowly purchasing items from Karisu's shopping list. You can't bring stuff, but you can bring your memories. I get it. But then what about Mayashi 1 week ago? Where do her memories go? Assume they get overwritten? It's kind of scary to say out loud. Like, yeah, I guess that is what would happen. I haven't tested it, so there's no way to be sure. She disappears? Your memories right now include your memories from back then. So even if she does disappear, you don't really lose anything. I guess you could say you're just adding your memories from 1 week ago in the future. Then if Mayashi's memories leap into the Mayashi 1 week ago, what happens to Mayashi now? Mayuri's asking some pretty philosophical questions today. Huh. Your memories would probably change. It would cause a reconstruction, somewhat, of the world line. But I guess anyone would ask the same. Mayashi's memories jump into the past, but my body's still here, right? What happened to me when my memories go bye-bye? Become an empty shell. No, that can't be right. That wouldn't make sense. My assistant's device merely records memory data. In other words, it's just a backup. Your original memories are still inside you. Nothing inside the brain is lost. You don't become an empty shell. Besides, neither personality nor consciousness is transferred to begin with. Your body shouldn't become an empty shell, and your consciousness shouldn't leap either. No, wait, there's another issue here. Actually, won't you become a new Mayuri? One who received memories from the future 1 week ago? Not that anybody, including me, would be able to tell the difference. And does the Mayashi who had the normal memories before the time leap get erased by the Mayashi who repeated the week with extra memories? This is getting complicated. That's right. She is erased. In other words, you relive the week. You can do the things the same, or you could do something completely different. You'll keep your old memories of the week that disappeared. then does that mean the questions keep coming? She's trying hard to understand her own ditzy way. So I redo the week, okay. But what if I decide to go to Ikebukuro with my friends instead of coming to the lab today? What happens to the Mayoshi talking with Okari now? The present would change to match the past, and this conversation would never happen. And you wouldn't notice the difference, Ocarine? Right, no one would notice. Thanks, that helps. I'll keep plugging away at this time leap machine. After all, I am a lab mem, lol. Wow, she admitted it, she's a lab. That would be kind of sad. Who, me? Oh, for Mayoshi. I don't get what she means. Me, that's why Chris-chan doesn't want to change the past. She nods herself with a bright smile. Oh, I just saw something. Can you time leap into the future? Maybe. But there wouldn't be a point. Chris and I reached that conclusion yesterday. The memories you send overwrite the memories at your destination. If you send your memories 1 week ago into the future, in the future you would lose 1 week of memories. The whole point of our time leap machine is to affect past events, so we don't need to worry about the future. Besides, you're less likely to reach the future than you are the past. And that's because the future is inherently unpredictable. For example, do you think you'll have the same phone number for all eternity? How should I know? Exactly, my point. Remember, pagers became obsolete with the advent of cell phones. Similarly, our phones may be replaced by some other device in the future. In order for the time leap to succeed, the target you must have a phone whose number you know. As long as the condition is met, there should never be a problem with setting the destination. The real problem is what the inside the phone wave is acting as the lifter. I said that completely wrong. The real problem is what inside the phone wave is acting as the lifter. Until we figure that out, we can't reproduce the discharge phenomenon at will. The phone wave will remain incomplete. On the other hand, if we can figure it out, we'll have an endless source of electrons that, unlike CERNs, needs no tuning. I'm exhilarated. The phone wave, subject to change, name subject to change, is evolving by the day. Our invention of the time leap machine will put us light years ahead of CERN. Time travel will finally become a reality. I can't wait to try it out. My soul yearns for the taste of chaos. I barely managed to keep from bursting out in mad laughter. Come to think of it, more than 1 week has passed since we sent the first email. And although there was that strange threatening email, there remains no signs of Men in Black coming to haul us away. According to Daru, CERN hasn't discovered our hacking either. The next problem is what will happen when we use the time leap machine. In order to compress a human's entire wealth of memory into the requisite 36 bytes, we have to borrow the LHC's black hole. I can't believe that CERN wouldn't notice an unauthorized activation of the LHC. How do we keep them from finding us? We need a plan. I guess I can't go back to grade school, can I? I didn't have a phone back then. We're still talking about the time leap. You want to go back to your elementary school days? I know exactly how you feel. If you repeat elementary school with the knowledge you have now, you'll get top grades and an easy time bending. You'll get top grades and have an easy time bending children to your will. Yeah, and I thought maybe I could see Granny again. I see. I'm afraid that's not possible. Mayuri's grandmother passed away and Mayuri was in elementary school. Yeah, it's too bad. But I guess I don't really need to see her. I still remember her words, her smile, and her wrinkly hand patting my head. So even if I don't see her again, I'm okay. What I really want is to see little Ocarina again. Back then, I was already a scientist without equal, a titan towering above the other children. You can hardly be blamed for desiring to meet the child prodigy who one day be feared as the great mad scientist Hoenn Kiyoma. I don't want to meet Hoenn, what's-his-face. I want to meet Ocarine. I'm Hoenn Kiyoma. Always has been, always will be. Oh. So there was a point in time when Ocarine, his personality changed. When he was just Ocarine, and then this Hoenn Kiyoma thing was actually like a sudden development. Possibly because Rintaro, Hoenn Kiyoma, whatever, sent his memories to the past, and there was like some unpredicted consequences, unforeseen, where like the memories influenced his personality maybe, and this is how his whole Hoenn Kiyoma thing became a thing. That might explain like his fever thing, where like he just suddenly got better. I don't know how that works. Yeah, Mayuri just doesn't get it, so I disregard her comment. Anyway, there's no point. You haven't matured at all since that time, so nothing would change if you went back to elementary school anyway. Hey, that's not true. Why, she's all grown up now. The only thing that's grown up is how much you eat. And your breast size. That's not true. Why, she's a real woman now. A real woman? I kind of want to hear the details. She probably doesn't know what she's talking about. Besides, I think Ocarine's the one who hasn't changed since then. Maybe Ocarine hasn't changed since then because he's operating on memories of the future. Isn't that what I said? I was already a genius, mad scientist when you met me. Shopkeeper, shoot me a glare. I guess this isn't the best place for maniacal laughter. Better get this parts and head back to the lab. Finish our shopping, come out in front of the station. By the way, Mayuri, have you not been working recently? Working? You mean at Lemoyne? Of course, May Queen plus Neon Square doesn't exist in the current wholesome Akiba. Kamiya's coming up, so I'm taking a few days off. Got costumes to make. How many costumes are you making this year? 3. One for Kaede-chan, one for Fubuki-chan, and then there's one for Luka-chan. I wonder if Lukaku is still refusing to wear it. I hardly blame him. I mean, however cute you look, it's still a guy. No, wait, that was before we sent the D-mail. Now Lukaku's a girl, I guess. How confusing. Ah, it's Moika-san. What? What's she doing here?
Nani?
What? I look where Mayuri's pointing, see Moika squatting by the staircase, staring hard at her cell phone. She looks more tired than the last time I saw her. There are bags under her eyes and her hair is frayed. The intensity of her expression makes me hesitate to call out to her. She'll probably just ignore me like before. On the other hand, she is Aladdin and I can't just ignore her. Pretty finger. Why the long face, eh? Moika-san, what are you doing here? Moika doesn't look up. She mutters something that I can't make out. Hey, are you listening? If you have a problem, the insane mad scientist Hoenn Kiyoma will gladly assist. Hold up. What if Hoenn Kiyoma is actually a different person than Okabe Rintaro? Hoenn Kiyoma plants his memories into Okabe Rintaro, and then it creates a personality disorder. Never know. But be warned, by the time I'm through, Akiba will be an ocean of blood. Moika suddenly jerks upright as if poked in electric prod. She lifts her head and stares at me with wild eyes, and jumps to her feet and walks right up to me. This is the first time I've seen Moika express such emotion. What? What is it? What's wrong? She doesn't speak. That hasn't changed. Let me guess. Akiba actually did become an ocean of blood. So she looks down and starts typing on her phone. Guess I should be ready for her mail. What happened to the time machine, Moika? What do you mean, what happened? Does she also have reading Steiner? We're still using it? Did you figure out how it works? We don't fully understand it yet. We're in the middle of upgrading it. It's amazing. This time, we might even be able to time leap. What's a time leap? Tell me more. Don't write anything about it. Otherwise, we'll have to expel you from the lab. Moika shakes her head violently. Guess she won't write an article. Our hacking of CERN has uncovered a new possibility for the phone wave. To form time travel made possible by borrowing CERN's equipment. This discovery will begin a new age of human civilization. No longer will men be slaves to time. Any future you desire can be yours. In history, we'll record that we, the Future Gadget Laboratory, changed the world forever. That was really confusing. You lost Mayashi. How can you not be moved by my speech? I'm talking about becoming legends here. Moika bites her lip and types out a mail in irritation. Then she grabs my arm and digs her fingernails. If she grabs my arm and digs in her fingernails, it hurts. Unhand me. But Moika does not listen. Or there's a time leap, Moika.
Time leap!
Time leap is a way to send your memories to the past. I found a way to make that possible. Soon, we will complete the machine and become the undisputed Lords of Time. You know, Ocarine came up with the idea, and Chris-chan told us how to do it. Darakun's helping, and Mayashi and Ocarine are shopping. I wonder what possible explanation they can give for why the fuck she types everything out. She lose. I mean, she's capable of saying some words. She's spoken before, but like it's very inconsistent. Moika suddenly releases me. Her eyes are blank and focused. She squats down the spot just as we found her. Seems entirely drained of energy and will. Moika-san, are you okay? Do you feel sick? That's amazing. You made a real breakthrough. Congratulations. When will it be finished, Moika? I can't be sure. There's still several problems remaining. If they don't give us too much trouble, I guess, we'll have it done in a week. On the other hand, we can't do anything until they're solved. Everything is the choice of STEINS Gate. I have faith there exists a path to success. Once the doors opened, the chaos, which I have desired for so long, shall at last descend upon the earth. Trumpets will sound from the highest heaven. The final battle, Ragnarok, will begin. Who are you fighting, Ocarine? The organization, of course, their role must end once and for all. Oh, don't do anything dangerous, okay? Why does Mayuri insist on worrying about me? She's laughing? Oh. Moika's lips curve into a smile. Does she have a personality disorder? She rises to her feet unsteadily and staggers off into the crowd. It's like she's forgot about us completely. Mayuri can only watch her go. There's an incredible, indescribable aura about her that holds us back. What do you think is wrong with Moika-san? Maybe a memory transplant gone wrong. I've known she was kind of strange ever since I met her, but maybe she's an escaped mental patient or something. Heh, not that her insanity could possibly compare to mine. Because I wish for nothing less than total and absolute chaos upon the earth. No, Okarine's acting weird. Mayashi's worried. Mayashi looks scared, so I cease my maniacal laughter a few minutes earlier than planned. After Mayuri and I go our separate ways, she apparently has to deliver a costume to her friend Fubuki. When I return to the lab with my spoils of war, something surprising, though not too surprising, come to think of it, catches my eye. Chris is on the computer. As soon as she notices I return, she quickly closes the window on the screen. Hey, knock before you come in. Well, obviously it looks a certain way, but maybe that's a red herring. Maybe she is a bit more complicit with CERN than she is letting on. And maybe she was having a little talk with some men in black, which would be possible considering, you know, the fiber optic cable connecting this building to CERN. This isn't your private room. Besides, I'd be a fool to knock. There could be assassins lying in ambush. Says the fool who thinks there are assassins waiting to ambush him in the first place. So, Christina, what were you looking at just now, I already know the answer, of course. I caught a glimpse of the screen before she closed it. He's doing research. Looks like she plans to continue this charade. Drop my bags and go to the computer. Wait, stay back! I slipped past Cruz's blocking. I was going to restore the minimize window. Yep. Anonymous. Damn, why did I lol? Quit wasting your time. Oh, she's on at 4chan. Quit wasting her time with achievements. You think this is a fucking game? More. The Committee of 300. Isn't that some bullshit conspiracy? Some conspiracy theorists made up? It's a different story if they had some evidence, but all they did is just lump every conspiracy together. That's some chuny bullshit. It's unreal. I want Fez to drool into my eye until I faint. Seriously, 9/11 truther here. Look, the media released some of the culprits' photo portraits, and about half of them are confirmed to be living normal lives in other countries. So just who were the people? And then it kind of cuts off. Got a problem? Hey, what's with that? Yeah, sure, buddy. Raffle Lamau laughter. Oh my god. Oh my god, she's so chronically online. Fear not, Christina. Or should I call you @Channeler Chris? Please don't call me that. I already knew. That's right. I realized long ago that you were a 4channer. You can't hide it from me. You reek of 4channel corruption. How rude. I make sure to apply light perfume every day. Fool, that's not what I meant. I'm talking about your soul's power level. My soul? What's that supposed to mean? Explain. Why? So you can learn how to hide it? Shut up. Just explain already. There's nothing to explain. You use 4chan memes in conversation. I'd have to be stupid not to notice. Feels bad, man. Oh my god! That's a 4chan meme too. What? There's no one does. This is extreme. This is bad. Their soul is tainted with the essence of 4chan. You cannot hide it. Not in such close proximity to another who uses 4chan memes in actual conversation. Their souls resonate. That's it. It's all Hashida's fault. But it's cute how you try to hide it. 4chan, Nullard, Chris. Don't call me that. She glares at me hard. If looks could kill. She has no sense of humor at all. I should be more careful in the future. But I don't understand. You're raised in America, so how are you so familiar with 4chan?
アメリカからでもアットちゃんは
You can browse 4chan from America.
わかる
Need I say more?
そういうことか。
Ah, I get it. Living in an English-only environment made you hungry for Japanese.
よりによって
But did you have to resort to 4chan? I mean, if you believe the pseudo-intellectuals in the media, browsing 4chan is like reading scribbles on the bathroom wall.
ギスギスはしてるけど
Sure, it's not the friendliest place.
空気みたいなもの
But I couldn't find anywhere that felt more Japanese.
それより
Anyway,
頼みがあるんだけど
can I ask a favor?
頼み
What is it? Krista turns away and mumbles something. Her voice is so low I can't make it out.
言いたいことははっきり言え。
If you have something to say, say it. Krista turns bright red, but her soul expression doesn't change.
このことはみんなには内
Please
緒
don't
にして
tell
おいて
anyone else about this.
そんなにも知られたくないのか。
What difference does it make?
ダルはお前の同
Daru is the most hardcore 4chaner who ever lived. And Mayuri's an otaku too. Even I browse 4chan regularly.
恥ずべきことは何もない。履歴書やプロ
There's nothing to be ashamed of. Just boldly write hobbies browsing 4chan on your resume.
かけるかバカ
Not a chance, you idiot.
何ということは
What? You mean you'd rather post anchors on VIP? Anchor, to link to a specific post on a message board, usually as a reply. On 4chan, it's done by typing post numbers. Sometimes people engage in Anchor Play, a game where a poster leaves a decision to whomever posts with the indicated post number, usually chosen 20 to 30 posts beforehand. For example, Greater Arrow 1000 gets to name my firstborn. Huh. 4chan's Newsflash VIP board. Although not ostensibly for the discussion of news stories, is currently dominated by idle chat threads. I hate myself for understanding what you're saying.
まあいい。タイムリープマ
Well,
シンの開
whatever.
発に集中
It'll
して
help
も
you
らうため
focus on the time leap
この件
machine.
は黙っておく。
I'll keep your secret for now.
おそらく
Besides, it's just a matter of time before you make another mistake
時
and
間の問題
reveal
だろ
your
う。
true colors.
心配には及ばない大学
You don't have to
じゃ
worry
周囲は
about
みん
me.
な年
Remember
上だっ
that
た
I represented my entire laboratory when we presented our
論文は
research
私
with my
が書かせて
thesis,
も
even
ら
though there were men twice my age on the project?
う処世術には長け
I'm
て
an
るよ
expert at dealing with people.
甘く見
I'll
ない
have no trouble keeping it a secret.
ヌルポ
Nulpo. Does that mean nothing post? An old 4chan term. First seen on the programming board in 2003, Nulpo is short for a null pointer exception, which is an error seen in the Java programming language. When someone announces Nulpo, the correct response is smack them in the head and say, Gah! Really?
Gah!
Oh my god! She's so deep. Oh my god. There's no saving her.
しまった
Oh no. Chris's face gets even redder, then she falls to her hands and knees in defeat. Oars. An ideograph depicting someone on all fours depressed. O is the head, R is the arms and torso, and Z is the legs. Typically used to express despair, dejection, or frustration. There's no set way to pronounce it as such. People may pronounce it as orts, ors, or ors. Just as I thought, at channel is in her blood and bones. She doesn't have a prayer. As night fell, we tried to activate the phone wave again, but as expected, the discharge did not occur. Mayuri's at her sewing machine, putting some finishing touches on her costume. She got back earlier this evening after delivering her costume to her friend, Fubuki-chan. She's been working on this costume ever since. Come to think of it, she usually heads home around 7 or 8, but today she's still hard at work.
前より
Mayuri,
あまり遅くならな
go
いうち
home
に帰
before
れ
it gets too late.
親が心配す
Your
るぞ。
parents will worry.
大丈夫だよあのね
It's
マ
okay.
ユシーは今
I'm
日は
gonna
ここ
stay
にお泊まりす
the
るのです
night.
本気か
What? Are you sure? She's never done that before.
お父さんとお母さんにもね、
I already told mom and dad.
止まって作業
Are you
をしてい
staying
く
to
のか
work on your costume?
そうでもしないとゴミま
It
で間
won't be
に合わ
done
ない
in
ん
time for
だ。
Kamima. If I don't,
よく親が許可した
I'm
な
surprised her parents let you stay. I've met her parents any number of times. They're as ditzy as Myri. But still, I don't think they'd appreciate their underage daughter staying overnight in this dirty lab.
やはりこの俺法院教魔
It
の
must be
人
my
望
overwhelming charisma. No,
いや
wait.
待て人望
That makes me
などという
sound
言葉
like
には
a
程度が
good person.
つまりそうではな
So that
く
can't be it.
そうか
Of course, Myri's parents are so afraid of my insanity, they sent me their only daughter as a hostage.
通報しました。
Reported. Kirsten calls out from the development room. She's been tinkering with the phone wave. I guess she was listening.
って言われたらどうする？
What do you do if I call the cops on you?
裏切るというのなら
I unleash my right arm on traitors.
クリスティーナ
Christina.
はいはい12秒
Yeah, yeah,
12秒
Chunibu, whatever.
あのね、クリスちゃんも一緒だから
I
って
told mom and
説明
dad
したら、
that Chris
お父さ
Chan
んもお母さんも
would be here.
なら安心って言ってくれたん
Then
だ
they
よ。
said, okay.
それってつまり
Wait,
私も泊まれ？
so I have to stay too? Yep.
だってね、電話レンジちゃんの
Don't you have to work on the phone
大
wave,
変なんでしょ？
Sean?
まあそうだけど、
I guess.
このラボに泊
But
ま
I
ると
don't relish the thought of spending the night here.
主に
At
誰
least
か
not
さ
with
ん
the
のせい
certain somebody you're in.
環境というのは大事な
Environment matters, Christina. This is a place of science and research, so you should have no trouble concentrating on your work. Trust the great Ho and Kiyama.
それに聞いておどろく
Also, it may surprise you to learn that I have equipped this lab with a system that stimulates brain function.
つまりこの俺の天才
So if you're wondering where my incredible genius comes from, now you know. It's because I sleep in the room every night.
脳内物質を活性化さ
This
せるシステム
stimulation system of yours, I assume it's been dumping toxic waste in your brain. Is Maishi okay? Tell her to have fun at Kamima for me. I don't think I can go this year, Nyan. I just don't have the energy, Nya. I'm completely burned out. I can hear her voice shouting, "Get up, Joe." Nyan. Someone save me. The world's collapsing, Nya. It's not like you. Pull yourself together. I need your help playing the IBM 5100. What happened? Is the organization attacking? You're messing with me again, aren't you? Stop making me worry. Sound like an environmentalist, a zombie.
マユシー知ってるよ。
Oh, my, she knows.
きっとあれじゃないか
You're
な。
talking about that, right? Kirsten comes out of the development room to check what Myra's pointing at.
これって
This air freshener?
頭の良くなる芳香剤なんだって。
Ocarina said the smell makes you smarter.
だってオカリンが言って
He
た。
brought it at
こ
Akibao.
れってい
Uh,
つの頃だったっけ？
when was that again?
半年ほど前だな
About 6 months ago.
値段は500円と
It was on sale for 500 yen.
岡部の話って
I'm starting to think even you don't believe the stuff you say.
しかもこれ中の薬剤は
Besides, this air freshener is empty. Yeah, when I went to buy replacement packs, I'd already stopped selling them.
まあいいわ。どっちにしろ
Well, whatever.
私も泊まるつ
I
も
was
りだった
planning to
し。
stay either way.
まゆりさん、
I'll
付き合うわ
join you, Myri-san.
本当？よかった。
Really? That's great.
ただし
On one
岡部が出てい
condition.
くこと。
Akabe leaves.
出ていけだと
Me? Leave?
俺はここに
I
住んでいるようなものなのだぞ
This lab was promised to me by STEINS Gate. It's the dwelling place of my soul.
女子2人が泊まるって言ってるん
We
だから
girls are staying here
うるさい男
overnight,
子は自
so
重し
you
てくれないと
filthy boys need to show respect. Your home isn't even far from here, right?
オカリンはね、マユシーと
Ocarina lives close to Mayashi
だよ。
in Ikebukuro.
電車で30分もかからないじゃない。
Why? That's less than 30 minutes by train. Anyway, I'm not going to need your help tonight, so just go home like a good boy, okay?
だが断る。
But I refuse.
まさか
What?
私たちを襲うつもりか？
Are you planning to molest us?
黙れ。伝部に猛虎犯が
Shut
残
up,
る少女
Mongolian
が
spot.
残ってない。あのな、前にもそれ
I
言
don't
わ
have
れ
a
たが
Mongolian
あん
spot.
たいつ私
And
の
when
お
did you
尻
see
を
my
確か
butt
めた？
anyway?
年下の女子2人だけをここに残していけるほど
I can't leave two younger girls here alone. Minors need guardians.
オカリンも未成年なのにね。
But Ocarina's a minor too. Is he? He's 18, right?
あと1年半もしないうちに成
I'll
人
be
だ
20 in less than a year
それはつまり
and a half.
シュタインズゲート
In
が
other
選
words,
択的に言えば
Steins Gate has
成人だという
decided
ことであり
that I am an adult.
いや、それはつまり未成年。
Pretty sure that makes you minor just like us.
クリスちゃん、クリスち
So
ゃん。
being an adult is 20
オ
in
カリンは
Japan?
ね、
On
マユシー
Christian?
たちのことを襲うような
I don't think
悪い人じゃ
Akabe
ないと思うよ。
Ocarina would do anything bad.
だってね、マユシーはもう
I mean, we've been together for more than 10 years.
一度も襲われた
And he hasn't molested me once.
でも人質にされたことはあるんでしょ？
But he took you hostage, didn't he?
っていうか
Yep,
ね、
actually.
今も人質
I'm still his hostage.
強制退出させるべきね。
We should kick him out of the room. I sigh deeply and place a hand on my forehead.
あまり俺を失望させるな
You disappoint me, Christina.
科学研究の世界に男も女もない
This allows a place of science. We are above such petty concerns as
神
sex.
聖なる研究の
If you must speak of these vulgarities,
そのような下世話な話題をしたいのだ
then I'll have to ask you and your Mongolian spot to leave. Looks like that was enough to convince Kurisu. She gives me a fine gesture. She returns to the development room.
あそうかやはりクリスティーナの伝部には猛虎犯が
I see, so Christina really does have a birthmark on her butt.
ねえよ。
No! After working on the phone wave for about an hour, I head to a convenience store to buy dinner. Taru hasn't shown his face at all today. He must be busy with that part-time job. He has one? Still don't know what he's doing exactly. Probably something that utilizes his super hacka skills. If you can hack in his turn, then fuck yeah, dude. Put that shit on your resume. I just hope he steers clear of the law while walking a skim 4chain on my phone. Taitor hasn't shown up lately. I think it's been a week since his last appearance. I've been reluctant to contact him ever since he called me the Messiah in his last email. That was about the same time he stopped posting. That's weird. Now at channel 4chan denizens are busy slandering Taitor. The majority opinion is that he ran away. Wonder where Taitor went. I tried emailing him the other day, but he hasn't replied. Oh, you know who else isn't here anymore? Well, actually, hold up. We got Suzuha back, so that's not the answer. His disappearance is especially worrying now that I think he might be Suzuha's dad. Right. How did I forget that from the previous episode? Taitor is Suzuha's father. But from what I understand, she also said the Taitor on 4chan is not her father. She says it's because of the way he types, but there's no way you can get that, right? Unless it's like a super unique typing style. In reality, it's probably because Taitor is Suzuha. At least the 4chan Taitor. I need to contact him somehow. Just that a mail arrives. You know too much. What? Feels as if a cold hand stroked my spine. I hug myself, shuddering at the sight. I delete the email immediately. It's happening again. This is bad. Really bad. This is a threat. Was it sent by the organization, by CERN? Does CERN know that what we've been doing? Should I report it to the police? Wait, I can't. I just deleted it. In any case, a picture alone probably isn't enough to get the police involved. Still, maybe I should talk to someone, but who? Not the girls. I can't worry them with this. I'm an adult here after all. I'm the adult here. What about Moika? No, she may be a lab member. She's been acting weird lately. Even if I tell her about this, she won't be any use. Suha has her father to worry about. That's at least Daru. I need to find out whether CERN has discovered our hacking. What should CERN do if they find out, I wonder? They wouldn't have us killed, would they? Despite my efforts to convince myself that this is just a prank, my feet hurried me back to the lab. I burst into the lab, gasping for air, and quickly locked the door behind me. Finally, I can catch my breath. But just then, I realize that something's wrong. Myra and Karisu aren't here. Did they go home? They're not supposed to leave. No, their bags are still here. The lights are still on. Oh, no! They were taken hostage. The door, when I entered just now, it was unlocked. Would they be so careless? Memory of that threatening email fills me with fear. Alternatively, maybe maybe she used the phone wave and no. Maybe time was altered in such a way that they were never in this room. Kind of unlikely, but I think they're probably kidnapped. Don't tell me they were kidnapped. Who took them? The organization? CERN? And I hear a noise. Is that the shower? The lab has a shower inside the dressing room. There's no bath. We can't afford such luxuries, and it's too small to fit more than one person inside. Now they hear sound of water running. Oh, I thought there was actually blood falling from the sky for a second. I recall the famous scene from Hitchcock's Psycho. No. Fresh blood mixing with the water and flowing down the drain. The corpse of the two girls spread out naked on the tile. Why would they want to take a shower at the same time? The second those images flash through my head, I slammed the door to the shower room. Hey, is everyone okay? What the fuck? What are you doing? Why would they be showering at the same time? Oh no. Oh no, I don't know if I'm allowed to have this on stream. No peeking, Ocarine. Through the steam, I see the wet, naked bodies of the two girls. What the fuck? Myra squats down, while Karisu bashfully twists her body, trying desperately to hide her unmentionables. Their faces red because of the heat, or because you're fucking looking at them. Oh my god. I feel you're still alive. Yeah, I like the cold sweat off my brow and sigh deeply. Don't scare me like that. What are you guys doing packed in that tiny shower anyway? Karisu shoots me a deadly glare. Get out, you perv. Couldn't you just have cracked the door open without fucking, like, throwing his entire being into the bathroom? I dodged a bar of soap aimed at my face and quickly flee the dressing room. Well, I suppose that was all. That was just. Maya, she's sad. I feel kinda dirty. You're gonna regret this. I'll never forgive you. Damn it. It was just a small misunderstanding. I mean, why the hell did they decide to take a shower together when they knew I was coming right back? It's like they wanted to be seen. That's what I'm saying. Karisu, especially after all that talk about not wanting to spend the night with me around, she sure dropped her guard awfully fast. They're just lucky it was me who walked in on them. What if it had been the organization? They need to get serious. We're fighting for our lives here. Ugh. By the way, I didn't see a Mongolian spawn Karisu's butt naturally. Anyway, how much longer are they going to shower? Looking at the clock, it's already been more than 15 minutes since I got back. They were yelling at me a few minutes ago, but now I hear laughter and happy squeals coming from the shower. What the fuck? Sounds like they're having a good time. Did someone plant memories into their brain and cause their, like, a personality disorder? Like, what the fuck? This is weird. Get along almost like sisters. Oh, Christian, you're so slim. But Myri, your breasts are so big, I'm jealous. They're checking each other out, aren't they? In my head, I call up the memories of what I saw in the shower. Wet hair, beads of water glistening on the soapy skin, round, full of treasures hidden by conveniently placed steam. Put my phone to my ear.
俺だ。
It's me.
少し
We have a problem.
まずい
I'm under attack from the Mongolian spot and
この
Ditzy
最強モード
sisters.
サイエンティストである
They're going directly after my sanity.
蒙古
A
藩少女
bold
と
move
同居の
against
少
the
女の
insane
姉妹が
mad
精
scientist
神
Ho
攻
and
撃を受け
Kiyoma.
ている。ああ、これは今
This
まで
is the
味わった中で
strongest
も
offensive I've
最強の攻
encountered
撃力だ。
thus far.
無謀的
I
な
realize
最強
now
の
that
攻撃だと思い
vulnerability
知らされた。
itself can be a powerful weapon.
奴らめ
They're pulling out all
いい
the
本気を
stops,
出してきたと見える。
and I don't think my pants
実にけしか
can
ら
take it.
少女たちを倒せだと。
Give in to the temptation.
そんなことができ
Nonsense.
るものか。
I could never do that.
奴らに操られて
They're
いる
fellow
あ
lab
の少女
members,
たちは俺の仲
my
間で
loyal assistant, my childhood friend.
どうしてもか。
Must I?
どうしても
Is it truly the will of STEINS
彼女た
Gate
ちを倒さ
that
な
I
けれ
give
ばならない
in?
のか。
That I raise my hand
だとしたら
against my closest companions?
俺は今回ばかり
So,
は
then how cruel the
シュタインズ
fates
ゲートの
be.
選択を恨むぞ。
L.
臭い。
Sai. Kungru. After a moment to collect myself, I put away my phone. I need some air. 2 days have passed since Cruz and Myri came to stay. During that time, Daru and I have done our best to support Cruz's work on the phone wave. According to Daru, it should be easy to use the LHC to generate black holes for our use. The black holes form at the proton collision point where the lifter is installed. It exists for only a few seconds before evaporating. During those few seconds, CERN throws a human into the singularity. We'll use this few seconds too. The gravity of the black hole compresses matter to infinite density. CERN used the lifter to keep the compression under control, but we don't want that. Oh, I see. Is that how they're putting more than 36 bytes of memory and compressing it because the singularity is infinitely dense? But no, that's not. No, there's still a limit. Because otherwise, sending people through wouldn't be a problem. CERN uses a lifter under compression under control, but we don't want that. We're going to dial CERN's lifter down. Not so much that it endangers the world, of course, but enough to compress our memory data to under 36 bytes. Daru has been coding the necessary program. As for me, I've been searching for our lifter, the unknown device that pumps electrons into the phone wave and keeps our black hole open. Kurisu couldn't find anything that could serve as a lifter inside the microwave, so it must be something interfering from the outside. Like the sun? I'm not sure what that could be, and so far we have no idea where to start looking. Yesterday I consulted Daru about that threatening email, but Daru insisted that there's no way CERN could have discovered his hacking yet. Of course, I had to make doubly sure that we hadn't been tracked. His tests came back clean. I understand his confident skills, and I trust him. Maybe we have a rat in our midst. If Daru says they haven't found out, then they haven't. But somehow, knowing that does not ease my anxiety. It's probably Moika, right? It's Friday, and although we still installed the lifter problem, Kurisu is just about done with the time leap machine. That's good. Kako, have you gone to any festivals or fireworks shows this summer? Maybe you have plans to go with Myri-chan later. P.S. I did 22 practice swings with Samidare. No, too crowded. I'm being chased by organization. Remember, the last thing I need is a knife in my back. Maybe you have plans to go with Myri? I don't know Myri's plans. I'm pretty sure she's busy preparing for a different sort of festival soon to take place in Ariake. I'm not acting schizophrenic enough. Am I worrying my friends? Naturally, that means it's time for her to give me something else to worry about.
最終調整のために
For the final adjustments, we need to use the phone wave. I groan. In other words, if you have to cause the electrical discharge phenomenon, there's a risk involved. A risk called Mr. Braun. As you know, the discharge phenomenon causes the entire building to shake. Last time, Mr. Braun threatened to raise our rent if it happened again. Kusandara, look at me. It's up to you, Ocarine.
フォローお願い。
Take care of it.
つまり
In other
敵
words,
地に乗り込み死ね
you're sending me to die.
あんたの犠牲があって初
Your
めてタイムリ
sacrifice
ープ
will
用電
allow
話
us
レ
to
ンジが
complete
完
the
成
time
するの
leap
よ。
machine.
それにこれまでも店長のご
Besides,
機嫌取り
you're
に行っ
always
て
the
たの
one
は
who
オカ
talks
リン
to
だっ
the
たじゃん
boss for us.
ならばなおさらたまにはお前たちが
Maybe it's time for you to put your lives on the line.
私は無理。あの店長さん
I
以前
can't.
にバイト
That
から
girl
の
who
時
works
に
there hates me.
いいだろう
Fine. But hear
だが
this.
忘れるな
I will not die.
俺は絶対
Like
に
the
死なん
immortal phoenix, I will return no matter how many times it takes. With that said, I head down to head down to handle things with Mr. Braun.
オカリン
Ocarine,
じゃあやだよ
don't die, okay? As they pass through the lounge, Mayuri looks up from her costume to see me off. I'm about to fucking die. We're stepping in the store. Mr. Braun, Suzuha, and the Chipmunk are watching some comedy show on the massive 42-inch CRT. Watching TV at noon without a customer in sight. Looks like business as usual at the Braun Tube workshop.
おーす岡部倫太郎
What's up, Okabe Rintaro? I raise my hand in response to Suzuha's greeting. The Chipmunk and I quickly hides behind her father when she sees me.
この店は相変わらず繁盛していないよう
I
です
see you're as busy as ever. Faris reply to a reply to Kamima. My life has no meaning. It's all gone now. No one will look at me, not anymore. What can I do? Even if I shout, no one can hear me. My voice can't reach the one most important to me. I walk alone through dusty gray streets, forever pounded by lukewarm rain. Such is the fate of the defeated. Still, Faris is here. Someone find me. Kind of reminds me of the opening to Chaos Head Noah. What chuny nonsense. If you want attention, come to the lab. Myra and I are here for you. Yo, Okabe, buy a CRT.
いりません
No
俺は
thanks.
解雇中ではないので
I'm not some kind of retro TV otaku.
液晶テレビを
I'd rather buy an LCD. Look around the store as I answer. Oh, I just thought of something. Like CERN's Large Hadron Collider, the phone wave must have some kind of electron feed to keep the black hole open. CERN calls this feed the lifter. Oh my god. Is it the cathode ray tube? Is it shooting fucking Oh my fucking god. It's the cathode ray tubes from 12 to 7, I guess. Fucking, they're just on the 42-inch CRT. We still haven't figured out what that is, nor what could be acting as a substitute lifter in our time machine. What if our lifter is somewhere in this shop? Gee, I wonder what it would be. Whatever. It is must be in close proximity to the phone wave. It couldn't work otherwise. In the Braun Tube workshop, it's located directly below the lab. Could our lifter be a CRT? You've been having a lot of girls over lately, haven't you?
ばっかと言ってもいつもメンツは変わりませんよ
Just the usual members.
私もこの前お邪魔してきたよ
I was over the other day. Invite me next time, huh? I want to talk to some young girls for a change. That's kind of weird.
父さん
Daddy, that's dirty.
違うぞね
Oh?
これは
No, it
社
isn't.
会勉強
It's
であり
a
それと
marketing.
顧客
Yeah.
獲得のための営業
I'm looking
活動
for
なんだ
new
よ
customers. Check out this scary-looking guy trying desperately to explain himself to his daughter. Hilarious.
そもそもさ店長の言い草じゃ
What do you mean for a change?
私が若くないみたい
You
じゃん
talk to me every day.
若くはないよ
I'm not young. Suzuha is the same age as Daru and I, which makes her older than Mayuri or Kurisu.
なに
Oh, did you say something, Okabe Rintaro?
事実だ
Only the truth. Nae, your father is happy as long as he has you, okay?
分かってるよ。
Yep, I
で
know.
も
But don't say dirty things
もう言わ
anymore,
ないでね。
okay?
もちろん約束するさ。
It's a promise. And he joins pinkies with his daughter. Damn, Mr. Braun, you're way off character. How does a guy like him produce a daughter like that? Naya is one of the kindest, gentlest girls I've ever met. I don't know why she's so afraid of me, though. Anyway, I came here to explain that the building's about to shake. How do I avoid having my head ripped off? How many more earthquakes do you think this building can handle? No, that's way too obvious. An earthquake is coming. My magic eye, reading Steiner, has seen it in the future. Escape while you still can. Yeah, that might work.
ね
Hey,
昨日もシー
did Shina Mayuri stay over yesterday?
は
Yeah.
ってことは
So Makase Karisu stayed too.
あ、はあ。二人と
Yeah,
も上に
they're both upstairs.
そっか
I see. Suha's hostility towards Karisu hasn't abated.
お前の方はどうだ？
And how are you doing?
どうだった
Huh?
少しは元気が出たのか？
Are you feeling better?
ああ
Oh, yeah,
まあね
I guess.
捜索は継
The
続
search
中
continues.
あ？おいバイト。何の話だ
Huh?
よ。
What's this about part-timer?
私父さんを探してる
I'm
んだって
searching for my dad.
店長にも前
I
話
told
し
you
たじゃん
before, remember?
ああ、その話か。岡部、
Oh,
探
right.
してやれ。
Go find her old man, Okabe. Why is he think he can boss me around?
無論だ。鈴葉はすでに
Naturally, Suzuha's a fellow lab member.
とその他メンバーに
Leave it to us. Suha looks at me with a smile that shines through the gloom filling the store.
岡部倫太郎って私と同い
Kabe
年
Rintaro? We're the same age, but sometimes you seem a lot older. You really know how to give people strength. That's the first time anyone said that to me. It kind of makes me happy.
当たり前だ。
Of course,
俺は
I'm the great
おーい
Hoen Kiyoma. Chipmunk cowers in terror as I unveil my madness. I can see tears pooling in her eyes. I guess my aura is just too powerful for a grade school girl to endure.
岡部。もし
Kabe,
次
next time,
大声出して
scare
苗
Nae.
をさせたら殺す。
I'll kill you.
すみません。
Sorry.
でもさ
Come here a sec. So it takes my arm and leads me away from the Tenojis who have gone back to watching TV.
これだけは忠告しとくけど
I just want to say,
マキセクリスには留意して
be circumspect in your dealings with Makise Kurisu.
留意
What? Circumspect? Why can't you just say careful like a normal person? Not that I'm one to talk.
またか。た
This
だの
again?
逆恨みだろ。
Aren't you just being paranoid? Suzuha shakes her head firmly.
違う
No.
これは事実
Her
私は
perniciousness
それを存知している
has been proven. Perniciousness? Is she saying Kurisu is dangerous? There's something strange about the way Suzuha is talking. It's not just her fondness for uncommon words. You're saying that... Oh my god. Is she the result of a memory transplant? Did some smart person implant their memory into some, like, 18-year-old girl and now she's saying words like pernicious and circumspect? There's something else. Something...
あの女の頭脳は危険すぎ
Her genius is a threat. At heart, she only cares about her experiments. Suzuha's eyes are hard and her voice is as cold as ice. I can tell she means every word she
君
says.
たちは利用されてるだけだよ
Listen to me.
いい
She's using you all.
あの女はセルンに通じて
Makise Kurisu is connected to CERN. What? No, that's impossible. CERN's our enemy. If Dara's hacking is discovered, I have no doubt they'll do everything in their power to destroy us. How can Kurisu be connected to CERN?
つまりスパイだと言いたいのか。
Did John Titor go back in time to assassinate Kurisu? Is that what happened at the beginning of the game? You're saying she's a spy? Suha nods firmly.
タイムマシン開発の功績もあの女のものになった。
The credit for inventing the time machine was hers. Again, Suza's words sound strange to my ears, but I still can't place my finger on why.
だからさ、気を許しちゃダメ。
Don't let your guard down. I don't believe it. I saw Cruz's anger when she learned what CERN had been doing. She called their actions betrayal of scientists everywhere. Having someone with such a pure love of science be connected to CERN. But if what Suzuha says is true, could she be the one who sent that threatening email? I suspect Moika, but hey, I did too. Suddenly the ground starts to shake. Chris has started the experiment? But I haven't talked to Mr. Braun yet. Damn, it's too soon. Okabe! Sure enough, veins on Mr. Braun's forehead swell in response to the shaking. How many times do I have to tell you not to shake the building? Cute girls or no, I ain't letting you off. The rent's growing up. Wait, Mr. Braun. This isn't our doing. It's an earthquake. My magic eye, reading Steiner, predicted this would happen. An earthquake? You think I'll fall for that? The shaking gets more intense, knocking over a CRT. Ron Tube John, no! Crap, I can't talk my way out of this one. Oh, Kabe, you bastard! Mr. Ron clearly wants to snap my neck like a twig, but he elects to protect his greatest treasure, the 42-inch CRT instead. He grabs the remote and switches it off, then grabs hold of the TV and hangs on for dear life. When you switch off the CRT, will it not power the time machine anymore? And it stopped. Is it over? Looks like it. Wait, it's over. I carefully step through the rubble and take the remote from the dazed Mr. Braun's hand. I press the red power button. 42-inch CRT instantly comes back to life. I stare at the image on screen and smile. What's wrong? I found it. I found it! This is the lifter! So obvious. Why didn't I see it before? Of course, this must be the work of Steins Gate. It chose this moment for a reason. What the hell are you laughing about, Okabe? You're scaring my daughter. I'm raising your rent, you hear? And you're paying for the CRT. A little silence, please, Mr. Braun. This is a most glorious moment. For I have just been chosen as the ruler of all space and time. This is not the guy to be saying that to. Yeah. Stars explode behind my eyes. Mr. Braun drives his fist in the top of my head. The world spins. I struggle to get a hold of my shaken brain. You dare lay hands on the grate? Got something to say? Well then, Mr. Braun. Put it on my tab. With that, I fly out of the workshop. I rub my head. It hurts like hell. Damn, that Mr. Braun. Did he really have to crack me so hard? Maybe I should report him for assault. Thanks to his brutality, I had to make a strategic retreat. Fortunately, I did not emerge empty-handed. The extreme 10,000 a month, 10,000 yen a month will hurt, but in exchange, I've acquired information essential to the success of my plan. If you pay the extra rent, does that mean you're allowed to shake the building now? As much as you want? Or, like, is it just unconditional? You know what I'm trying to say?
結果オーライだな。
All's well that ends well.
おかりー
Ocarine.
揺れたけど下は
The building just shook. Are you okay? So if they used the phone wave, what did they change? Myra and Crusoe appeared in the second story window.
本当に不死鳥のごとく復活してるわね。
Looks like you really are unkillable.
クリスティーナ。俺は
I have seen the future. In 3 minutes, you will be on your knees, praising my greatness.
それはないと思う。
I don't think so. I run up the stairs.
なんでそんなわかりやすいことに。
How could he miss something so obvious? When I talked Crusoe at the 42-inch CRT downstairs, that was her first reaction.
なぜ俺は責められてい
Why are
る
you blaming me? You didn't notice it either.
責めてるんじゃない。
I'm not blaming you.
私も含めて。
I'm just disappointed that nobody, including myself, noticed.
東大元暮らしはガチ
We missed the forest for the trees.
整理する
To summarize,
とさっき2階で電話
Just now,
明かりを稼働させ
when the phone wave shook the building,
ブラウン管テレビは
the 42-inch CRT was on.
だがテレビを消すと
But when Mr. Braun
それに
turned the
同期
TV
する
off,
と
the
して
shaking stopped immediately.
放電現象は途中で強
The
制的に中断
discharge
され
was
たわ。
interrupted.
念のためにバナナを入れておいたん
Put
だ
a
けど、
banana in
ゼ
just
リ
to
ーマン
be
にはなら
sure.
なかった。
Nothing happened.
それはねいいことだと思うな
I'm glad.
食べ物を粗末にしちゃ
We
ダメ
shouldn't
だよ
waste food. Nobody replies to Myri's off-point statement. We're busy reading about the cathode ray tubes on the internet. It doesn't take long for her to find something interesting. The cathode ray tube has a component called an electron gun, which uses extreme heat and a strong electric field to accelerate electrons and turn them into a beam. The area where an electric force has influence. For example, rubbing a balloon and putting it close to your head makes your head rise through the influence of the resulting static electric field. The electron beam striking the TV's phosphor layer is what generates the picture. An electron gun could certainly work as a lifter.
解は出たわね。
We found the answer.
42型ブラウン管が放出し
The
ている電
electrons
子が
emitted by the 42-inch CRT interface with the phone wave's black hole.
放電現象は
And the discharge phenomenon is the result. Lovely, amazing.
夜になると電話レンジが使えなくなったのは
So the reason we can't use the phone wave at night is because the Braun Tube workshop's closed. The Braun Tube workshop doesn't have especially strict business hours, but it is usually open from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. That matches up perfectly with my observation that the phone wave only works between noon and 6 p.m. The few instances that hasn't worked during that time frame can be explained by the TV being turned off.
だがブラウン管が
But how can a cathode ray tube emit such a strong electron stream?
電子量は強ければいいという
It's not about having a strong electron stream. It's strong. If stronger were better, CERN would have solved the lifter problem long ago. I see. So it can't be too strong or too weak. By the free coincidence, the 42-inch CRT's electron gun appears to have exactly the right level of electron discharge. That's the only explanation.
まさに偶然の一致よ。
Somehow, the conditions here were perfect to create a time
奇跡的にタイムマシンができ
machine.
る環境が揃っていた。
Frankly, it's a miracle.
いや違うなクリスティーナ
No, Christina. Not a miracle.
全てはシュタインズゲートの選
This is
択
the
だ
choice of Steins Gate. Rather than glare at me as she has so many times in the past, Krista shoots me an exasperated smile.
別に何だっていいけど。
Whatever it is, it worked.
と
Mary looks up from her costume with a question in her eyes.
つまりねスー
So,
パー電話レンジちゃんを
what do we have to
完成
do
させる
to
ためには
complete Super Phone Wave Chan?
原因が究明できたなら恐れることはない。
Now that we found the cause, there's nothing left to hold us back.
あの大きなブラウン管がついているとき、
We can safely conclude that time leaping is possible when and only when the television is on.
さっき中断された最終調整も含め
Should I test it, right?
もう一回は
And there's still the final check of the phone wave to do.
岡部。
You're right. Okabe.
なんだ
Ani?
もう一度下に行ってあのブラウン管をつけてきて。
Go downstairs and turn that TV back on.
クリスティーナよ
That's
それは実に
hilarious.
面白い冗談だな
Christina.
それに対する俺の答え
Allow
は
me to dub that
ミッションエンポッシブルだ
Mission Impossible. I get the reference. I'm not going back down there. My head still hurts from last time. Next time, I doubt I'll make it out alive.
いいからさっさと行きなさいよ。
Whatever, just go already. Krista orders me with a sour look. It's like I'm the assistant
あん
here.
たならできるって。
If anyone can do it, it's you. You made an amazing discovery just now, didn't you?
常習よ
Assistant of mine.
この
Have
俺を
you
偉大な
finally
マッドサイエンティ
recognized
スト
my
だと認め
greatness
ているか
as a mad scientist?
いいえ。
No.
あ
Oh.
グホー即答とかひどす
Damn, that was harsh.
しまった。
Oh, whoops.
おだてて頑張らせるなら。
I was supposed to fire him so he'd feel like going, right?
というわけで、
Yes, you're an amazing mad scientist.
遅いわ
It's too late.
リフターの代替装置が見つかった
Anyway,
今、
Now
タイ
that
ム
we
リープマ
found
シ
the
ンは
lifter, the time
99%
leap
出来上
machine
が
is
ってる。
99% complete. Chris's expression suddenly turned serious, but I can see the hunger in her eyes, the flush of excitement on her cheeks. She knows that we stand on the threshold of a new age in science, and she cannot resist the lure of the unknown. She's a true mad scientist, no doubt about it.
このラボの夢でしょ。
It's your dream, isn't it? To invent a time machine? Our dream? I've never really thought about it that way. She's right. My hands are shaking. Not from fear, Mr. Braun, but from excitement.
この俺の夢時空
I
を
will
意の
become
まま
the
に
undisputed Lord of Time. With that power, I will shatter the ruling structure of the world.
そこに新たな
And chaos will rule. Chaos will... something, the Elden Ring line.
岡部、
Okay, babe. Chris interrupts my speech.
私は法王院じゃなくて、
I wasn't asking
Okabe
Ho and
に意見
Kiyoma.
を聞きたい。
I was asking Okabe. She spears me with her gaze. I meet it head on. For a few moments, I feel my mouth curve into a smile.
上等だ全て
I'll do it.
俺に任せる
Leave it to me. With that, I head downstairs. A cracked skull and an empty wallet are a small price to pay for science. Chris and Dar send me off with applause for some reason. Mayuri's the only one who looks worried, but I pat her head in reassurance. How is he making money? I genuinely don't know. When I get downstairs, Zuha and the chipmunk are sitting side by side on the bench outside.
ルイス
What's up? Naya gives me a quick bow, then hides behind to Zuha.
店長さっきのでめちゃくちゃ
That shaking upstairs put the boss in a bad mood.
今ないと
Naya and I are waiting for it, waiting it out. Damn, Naya really don't want to go in there.
あのさっき
Um,
思いっきりごっちんさ
are
れて
you
たけど
okay?
隊長
Daddy hit you pretty hard.
この俺の世界遺産
I'll have you know that my brain is more valuable than the Mona Lisa. Your father may have set humanity back 100 years by wiping out my brain cells.
それは惜しい人を亡くしたな
Such a regrettable loss. Cesar clasped her hands in solemn prayer. I'm not dead, just my brain cells.
ごめんなさい
I'm sorry.
ひどいことした
Daddy did something bad.
こんな小動物め
Chipmunk.
なんと人間的に
What a
よくできた
gentle heart you have. Still can't believe she's Mr. Braun's daughter.
案ずるな
I suppose
俺も店長に
I share some of the blame.
怖い
Your father and I are even. I smiles slightly at my words of comfort.
時にバイト選手
Now then, part-time warrior, I have a request of you.
ミスター・ブラウンの目を
I need you to distract Mr. Braun for about 5 seconds. Suza's eyes start to shine.
色仕掛けだね
You mean seduce him? She flexes her biceps for some reason.
触ってみ
Go on, touch it. She insists I poke it, as hard as her confidence suggests. It's from all that time doing physical labor as part of the proletariat class in dystopia world. From Lukaku about Mairi-chan. You and Mairi-chan don't go places together? You're both lab members. I heard you were childhood friends, so I thought, I'm sorry if I misunderstood. P.S. I did 30 practice swings. Samidare. Thanks, Lukaku. I'm glad you're doing practice swings. She's probably stronger than me. But I don't understand what flexing has to do with seduction. Can't you tell? He's gay. I'm kidding. Nobody said anything about seduction. It doesn't matter how you do it. I'm not much of a warrior if I can't handle that. Besides, you said you'd help me search for my father, right? I'm only returning the favor. I see. And I leave it in your capable hands, warrior. I am very curious how she's going to pull this off. With her biceps. Because, it kind of sounds like she's gonna, like, knock him out or something. This is Suzuha? Don't be mean to daddy, okay? Don't worry. I won't be mean. Indeed. I want to complain that he's the one being mean, but I just said we were even, so I refrained. Wait here, Nae. The chipmunk nods. When we enter the store, we find Mr. Braun cleaning up the pieces of the broken CRT. When our eyes meet, another vein pops on his forehead. If you came to apologize, I'll listen. But your rent's going up, understand? I'm sorry about what happened. I overreacted. As a token of apology, my lab's representative, Amani Suzuha, would like to present you with a gift. Boss, get ready. With a vigorous shout, which in no way seems appropriate for seduction, so whips off her jacket and... What? Throws into Mr. Braun's face. Well, I can see your bra. No, wait, that's not a bra, but a tight tank top that leaves her midriff bare. Yet Suzuha shows no sign of embarrassment as she rushes Mr. Braun. Oh. Hold up. Give me a second. Alright. Time to end the episode there on a, cliffhanger, kind of. Thanks.